Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle and Company Corpus. Corn and bean futures higher again Friday. Follow through from Thursday's surprisingly bullish crop report. For corn, the report was negative for demand side of the balance sheet, and USDA did as expected cut the usage for exports, domestic feeding, and food, seed, and industrial usage. But what surprised the market was the 200 million bushel reduction in the supply by USDA, cutting harvested acres by 1,600,000 acres. Probably one of the most bullish facts to come out of Thursday's report is the USDA's December 1 stocks in all positions for corn of 10.809 billion bushels, down 832 million bushels from last year and 378 million less than the trade was expecting. That's the lowest December 1 stocks figure in 9 years. For the day, Friday, corn closed down 4, beans down 9. KC wheat was up 8, though. For the market going forward, weak demand is a dominant negative, while persistent dry weather in South America continues to be a tentative bullish factor. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and ADM open for Milo trucks today, Monday, closed. Open Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 2:45. Cargill Houston is closed until tomorrow, then open through Thursday, 7 to 3. For help marketing your grains, Tuggle and Company Corp. Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from Friday. Looks like the national pork carcass cutout value, 231 higher at 81.64. Estimated slaughter for the week, 2.688 million head through Saturday. That is 329,000 head above last week and 321,000 head, more than the same week last year. As we look toward the cattle side of the meat equation, Friday's wholesale box report had choice 87 lower, select 12 lower for a $19.73 choice select spread. That's narrower than we've seen in a little while. Federal slaughter, 661,000 head through Saturday. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction, getting ready for the Mason sale. What's it looking like?
You bet, Larry. We had around 530, so about 1,100 and something head on yards already. 11 and a quarter, about 125 cows. The rest of them all calves, yearlings. Kind of look around that 1,350 in that range. Weather's real good today, so they'll probably come on in the morning too. We'll have a decent run. The market's been very, very strong, as we all talked about last week, Larry.
Good. Now we'll approach a sale in San Saba Thursday. Talk about it.
You bet. We'll have a good run again. Got several groups of calves coming in. Also, then we're getting ready for that big special female sale that'll be coming this Saturday. That will be on the 21st, starting at 10 o'clock. About 2,500 head already consigned with that. A lot of good pairs, bred cows, bred heifers, and open heifers, Larry. All those listings are already up on our website at jordan@cattle.com, or call us. We can fax, email, or whatever. You're listed all the consignments too. Several of the newspapers had them also. And but give us a shout at 325-372-5159, Larry.
Ken, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24 inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10 foot wide to 30 foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We are on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock, getting ready for the Monday sale. What's it looking like Sunday night?
I got about 800 in right now. It's still a pretty full trailer alley. I imagine we're going to have 9.5. Come sale time, probably somewhere around 200 cows. It looks like probably going to outpace somewhere around 125 cows tomorrow. Just lots of different kinds of cows out there. Be some young cows, old cows, whatever you're needing. Calf and yearling run. A lot of light calves, sure need to be turned out somewhere, and there's some good bigger cattle here too. Sale time ought to start around 11:30 on the cows, and anybody needs anything in the meantime, feel free to reach us, 830-741-8061. Give me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Seth, thank you very much.
MG Building and Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers, getting ready for the Monday sale. What's it looking like Sunday night?
Pretty good, Larry. Not as many cows this week, but I got about the same amount of head, probably 2,000, maybe a little better for tomorrow. A lot of good calves, got big strings of calves. Got some about 100, a little over 100 weaned black calves here, Angus calves that are real good, been weaned 60 days. Another 125 good Brangus calves off cows off another place. A couple sets of really good Charolais cross calves. A couple more sets of Angus calves that are off the cows. Some bigger yearling cattle. So good mix. Quality looks really good for tomorrow. Like I said, not as many cows. Maybe 20, 30 palpated cows, and not many pairs at all. The stocker cows kind of still hard to find, but lots of good calves for tomorrow. About 2,000.
2,000 at Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers, Texas. Riley, tell everybody how to contact you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is a web.
We appreciate it, Riley. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're on the line with Brandon DeBose from DeBose Pipe, Panel, and Gate. This what year they start?
Man, they started in 1976. Grandfather started this business, backyard in Lomita, Texas.
Brandon, describe your product line and services provided.
Yes, sir. We do entrances. We sell pipe. We sell livestock gates, pasture gates, heavy-duty corral gates. You know, any kind of gates you'd really need out there on your farm, your pasture, whatever it is.
The phrase that y'all use within the commercial is wholesale to the public.
We're under competitors' retail prices, and our panels are the first and only to ever have a lifetime warranty against any livestock. Our heavy-duty line, they're made out of a 2-inch Schedule 80 pipe frame and inch and 5/8 14-gauge rails, and they're going to weigh around 150 pounds. We're very confident in the way they're built, the material they're built out of. We're very confident in our employees that put these things together. And, man, there's nothing more frustrating than going buying a competitor's panel and setting up your pins and having a bull try to jump out of it and tear 3 or 4 panels, and there you are having to go buy 3 or 4 more. When ours, man, you bring that panel back, show us where they try to jump through to jump over, and if it's damaged by any livestock beyond use, let us know, man. We replace it, no questions asked.
Now, you offer financing, too.
We go through a company called Sweet Pay Financing. It's been a very handy tool.
You're at the Lomita location. Give us your phone number for the Lomita location.
Lomita location, we can be reached at area code 512-752-3200.
And the website?
www.dubospanels.com.
Neighbor, we're on the line with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, we weighed a couple of loads of yearlings this morning, headed out. Heck, these $1,000 calves are becoming pretty commonplace nowadays. It's been a slow and steady progression, and these calves have finally gotten pretty high. Fat cattle, almost $1.60 now. So I want to remind your listeners that the bull season is upon us. Let us know. Every time we turn around, we've got somebody leasing 2 or 3 bulls. We're scrambling everywhere we can to find them, but don't wait too long if you need some. Reserve them as soon as you can. And I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on a daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3. Or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm. We're at the kitchen table, and our guest today is Stephen from D&D, and you're bringing us some Preferred information, aren't you?
Yes, sir, Larry. So the boss ordered one too many truckloads of stuff from Preferred this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and offer 10% off all Preferred panels and squeeze chutes exclusively to Down on the Farm listeners while supplies last.
Down on the farm listeners, you need to get in on this action. How much percentage?
10%.
Get on down to D&D right now. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, and I'm at extension 160.
We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how's the Monday sale shaping up?
Larry, gonna have another big one. We got over 1450 in right now. Looks like we'll have 1500 or better tomorrow, probably maybe 1600. I got that heifer sale tomorrow, the Wilson County 4-H and FFA.
Right.
Having their heifer sale here tomorrow at 10 o'clock. If anybody needs any replacement heifers, sure got some.
Well,
about 18 pins of two head to a pin.
Right.
Other than that, I got about 125, 30 packer cows. Not too many stocker cows coming. I got a good string of yellow Charolais calves, weighing 5 to 6 probably. There's about 40 or 50 of them. I got a set of black calves, same way, Larry. Sure got some pretty good quality calves this week.
Good. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can catch us here at Sale Barn, 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm Down on the Farm's Larry Marble. We're here at the kitchen table with Stephen from D&D. Stephen, I understand you've got great things going on in your ropes and roping department.
Yes, sir. So, Larry, we carry Preferred, Shoot Help, and WW roping equipment, and we have way too much here. Your listeners can save up to $500 off select roping chutes while supplies last.
Down on the Farm listeners, while supplies last, you get the discount. Give Stephen a call. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you at D&D.
Just give me a shout at 830-379-7340, extension 160.
We are on the line with Phil Brockenbush, Giddings Livestock, getting ready for the Monday sale. What's it looking like Sunday night?
We're tagging around 1175 right now. I think we'll have 14 to 1600, maybe 250 cows. Got quite a few palpate cows. Not very many pairs, but got quite a few cows to palpate. They'll do them in the morning. They hadn't done them yet. So looking pretty good.
Good. On the calf and yearling side, what's the shiniest consignment you've seen?
There's several sets of calves back there, just crossbreds, kind of yellows and blacks. I mean, them little old blacks, they got hair on them and lots of condition. They're good.
Good.
There's a set of weaned calves back there. There's 40 or 50 of them. Guy had turned out. So, we got lots of good cattle.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Monday sale in Giddings.
You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate you, Phil, and we'll talk to you after the sale.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters, Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we did Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best that if you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340. Extension 180.
We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. It is about 15 minutes to 7 on a Sunday evening. We're looking towards sheep and goats this Tuesday, cattle on Wednesday. Sean, what do you anticipate?
Larry, I think we'll get somewhere around that 25 to 3 on the sheep and goat end again, and kind of opens up at 12 to 15 on the cattle end. There's been a few calls, so got there's 70, 80 head that came in today. So, that's a good start on the cattle end. Sheep and goat end, I don't know of a whole lot. It kind of is that time of year where it gets a little slower. But sure anticipating 25 to 3 on the sheep and goat, and cattle in 12 to 1,500.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you. Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock, sheep Tuesday, cattle Wednesday.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle & Company. Corpus, Milo through Corpus in January, March plus 90, $13.66. Houston the same. Progresso, March plus $1, $13.84.
Yellow corn to Corpus in January, March plus 220, $8.95. We'll call Progresso $8.95. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in January, March plus 130, $9.73 3/4. And Houston beans, January delivery, March less 30, $14.97 3/4. Texas cotton, 352 bale of East Texas, Oklahoma, 558 bale of West Texas. Prices averaged about 80.62, but across that 910 bale, they range from 79.54 to 81.67. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in Texas. I call it Down on the Farm. I call you my neighbor. Neighbor Hop Single will invite us all back to Down on the Farm 4 times daily, 5:45, 9:45, 12:45, and 3:45. Thanks so much for joining us. Good day to you. God bless.